my audience. We were supposed to talk about the Malcolm Jamal Warner, especially on my birthday. And his birthday took we both share the same birthday. Fortunately, I had so many. I'm doing so many things on the internet, and I got distracted. Then when the Cardi B situation came in, and I can relate to Cardi B because I'm a former security officer, and when I was homeless, and deal with people who try to discriminate against me because I was on the street, not knowing that that's not a crime. You have to commit a crime to be denied. You know what I'm saying? Do something in business that they don't want you to do. But that's what I had to relate to Cardi B checking that officer. And Miss Ellis. I don't even want to call her Miss Officer. Call her Miss Ellis. So let's get to the subject with Michael Jamal Warner. Okay, so Paperwork Party, shout out to them. I'm going by what the sources they have provided, much I can tell, because I've been still trying to notate everything they're saying. Okay, so on the recent video, because they put everything on members, and right now I ain't trying to use words of power. I'm praying that I will have means, money, but right now financially on a budget. So let's say it like that. Okay, so they said there's two suspects in this alleged drowning. Now I'm gonna say alleged because I don't have evidence of Mike Geis or Sophia Godoba. Is it Godoba? I don't know if they did drown Malcolm Jamal Warner. I will tell you my opinion. I think they did, okay, but I wasn't there, so I can't make false allegations. But and I'm not saying that paper report is just that on my end, because I don't want to tell the audience they drowned them and then it go viral, and then I got false allegations I said and the defamation of character. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very careful. They potentially are suspects because they was teaching people in Nicaragua. Is it Nicaragua? No. Well, she's from Nicaragua. Costa Rica, how to, yeah, I'm using my accent, Costa Rica, how to surf, how to CPR in the water, how to swim. They are part of the Caribbean lifeguards and stuff, and she does photo for my guys. Also, they said that, quote me if I'm wrong, that Malcolm Jamal Warner set up some surfing sessions with my guys, and instead of teaching him how to surf, they drowned him. Now, on that situation, like I say, I do believe that he was intentionally drowned. I don't think that this is an accident. And this is a backup story. Before even my guys and Sophia Gorova comes in the situation, remember Malcolm Jamal Warner, aka Theo, was on Cosby Show. And we all know, I'm sorry to say this, Bill Cosby is guilty of what he did to Andrea, got the light skinned curly hair, mixed sister. Okay, because she did go from Temple University. She did, but she was feminine before she started looking like, looking more masculine. Okay, everybody comes like Howard Stern. I saw that. Y'all don't call that woman Howard Stern. Y'all wrong for that. But anyway, she when she was coaching and everything, she was fine too. I don't know if she's straight, gay, bi, whatever the heck she is, but she was fine back in the day. Bill Cosby did put a drug in her drink or whatever, gave her a pill, and she got knocked out and got violated because she did a civil suit because the police didn't believe that she was a victim. And then next thing she won the civil suit. He admitted he did put some stuff in her drink or gave her a pill. Now, in my opinion, Mr. Warner did not want anything to do with Bill Cosby's shenanigans. He was on the show, Cosby Show. He was there for black excellence, not black ignorance, not ratchet. And I'm using N word, not no nigga shit, okay? Not for that ghetto mess. He there for black excellence. He did not know that Bill Cosby, in my opinion, it was a puppet to show black exes and then turn around be a sick ass dog. Okay. And yes, I know people come and say, well, no, there's other women in the country. Yeah, I know. I clarified this before. I know that the women, some of the women were not victims, like Janice Dickinson. I'm a cusser now. They were bitches who like lying assholes, bitches, and true victims. And it's sad when you have a criminal case, you got lying assholes like Janice Dickinson and true victims, and it's like who's telling the truth? We don't want to say that person did, but in this case, Bill Cosby was a combination of both. You had lying assholes, and I did say lying assholes, and true victims, okay? And one of the lying assholes was Janice Dickinson, and she should be locked up. Bill Cosby. See why Tyra Banks fired her ass on America's Top Model, and I said when she had her own model show, people did not like her and Nancy attitude. Yes, I wanted that sister from here. It was not the African woman want to cuss out. I watched her show, Janice Dickinson model show. You know she was getting man, you want a model? The camel skin, brown skin sister, and she told the African girl, she said, oh, I want to cuss her out. I want to get in trouble. I want to cuss her out. And I'm like, girl, I wish you would cuss her ass out. I watched John Jan Dickinson show. I showed it on Oxygen Channel. Yeah, move your thing. Okay. Shine like a superstar. Y'all remember that? The theme show, okay? The theme song, move, get your own thing. This is the thing for Jan Dickinson, okay? She did lie. She admitted her memoir. So, yeah, I get it. So, if everybody starts coming for Cosby, I'm not going to defend Cosby for his rapist shenanigans. And yes, I'm not going to say grape, I'm going to say rape. Okay, I have a 2,000 videos, still get views. So if they want to demonetize this video, I don't care. I'm going to say, because I've been YouTube since 2010, okay? Thank you, I'm a veteran of this. Rape, not grape. Rape is what you eat. Rape is we violate sexually. Okay, that's how it is. Sorry, YouTube, but your sistership get on my nerves. The truth of the matter is, we know, shout out to Miss Lovely T, you know me her beef before, on Daily Mail, it showed that Bill Cosby was friends with Jeff Epstein. Ooh, yes he was. Actually, they were neighbors. And Hugh Hefner. So you got two pedophile ass motherfuckers you hang with, sex offenders motherfuckers who got money, and you hang with their asses. So, in my opinion, and this is what I believe, when NBC hired Bill Cosby, they knew half of them, like Matt Lauer, whatever his name is, they be sexual harassing these women, drugging these women. Okay, it was a coach of that. Until Cosby went to on NBC, and they said, oh, hell no, nigga. Well, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm being real with you. They said, oh, hell no, nigga, you been doing this. It's like, hold on, you can't say he been doing it because half y'all at NBC doing it too. Y'all both guilty, okay? But and y'all let him have a black exorcist show. And y'all, I believe it's a conspiracy. They a bunch of brothers who got degrees to convenience who could have been Mr. Huxtable, okay? Should have been Dr. Huxtable. But they chose a pedophile, a sex offender, I don't know if it's a pedophile, but sex offender, a rapist, to be there. So they knew in case he get up and he want to on NBC, that's when he going to get that dark skin, but Hannibal Burns, whatever his name is, to tell that he been sexual. They knew this stuff, like do R. Kelly. They knew he been doing this shit for years, okay? Let's call it like it is. Let's stop with the bullshit. So, Malcolm Jamal Warner and the other cast did not know this dark side of Bill Cosby. And that's going to mess up Mr. Warner's career because if he referenced the Cosby show, people are going to bring up his talking about Cosby's sexual abuse scandals, okay? Like what happened to that light-skinned dude. Remember the light-skinned dude, the one that was Sandra's husband? He was working at the grocery store. He couldn't get no revenues because they took the Cosby show out, but Seven Heaven, the white man on there, who was playing a preacher, he's a pedophile too. Like they still got that going on. Like, come on, okay? So, I tell you like this, I'm trying to dog on pay attention up in here. So in my opinion, I do believe go back to Mike Geis and Sofia Gardova, that if they didn't do it, somebody in their crew did. Because let me tell you about sex trafficking. I was discussing with somebody about Chris Cornell and Chester Burton, which I find it weird that Remember talking about Detroit Stalker? Okay, I find it weird, and I'm not to mention Detroit Stalker, but Detroit being Stalker. Chris Cornell died in Phoenix, died in Detroit in 2017. Now, my stalker was turning 30. Okay? Chester Burton died in California, but he's from Phoenix. Do y'all see the connection? And what was that case that everybody know? If you are a true Soundgarden and Linkin Park fan, you know they commit suicide. They were about to expose the sex trafficking. Why do you think that Corey Feldman does not want to mention who raped him? Okay? And it was not Michael Jackson. Okay? So, Jan was right on mine because she has that Bachman tattoo on her neck, behind her neck. That's why I know, but I keep over Jan White. She's not Bachman purpose. She had the tattoo because it's a sign that they're not going to kill her, okay? They're trying to shut her up, but they ain't working. But the truth of the matter is, because if you expose sex trafficking secrets from higher up elites, you're going to be deleted if you do, because they're going to be criminalized. Remember, that's why somebody in office, I ain't saying name, don't want their list to be exposed. We know we're talking about up in office. I'll keep my mouth shut. Even though I contributed, out of revenge, because I got tired of 2 Democrats put me out of my apartment, and I'm not all that Republican, but I did vote for the other person, now Kamala. We know who we're talking about. They want their list to be exposed. I ain't say their name. They expose themselves. Okay, I ain't gotta say their name. Okay. But the truth of the matter is, if you child of Zachary King, the former Satanist, who was at a Catholic, Corpus Christi Catholic church somewhere in Florida, right? Go on that bill, Zachary King, the former Satanist. He's in a wheelchair at the church, and he's telling people that he don't name drop, but Chris Cornell and Chester Burton did not commit suicide. They got suicided because they exposed the sex trafficking ring. They were going to do a documentary about child trafficking. Now, didn't Jaguar Wright say something like Diddy and all the folks, they be in sex trafficking, human trafficking? Okay. They will see why they don't have it on the Epstein list, okay? Because Epstein made $1 billion money behind that, okay? So, the truth of the matter is, that's why I believe that Malcolm Jamal Warner died. When I first heard, I said, nah, he ain't died on his own. They killed him because he knew about Cosby shenanigans, okay? Because one thing I noticed, they did pick Cosby. I said they, the Hollywood people, they knew that Cosby was a pedophile, sex offender, rape, or whatever you want to call it, was something nasty. So they said, we're going to make him be the positive, quote, black man. We're not pure black, we're trace black people, we know what I'm talking about. So in case things go hard, we're going to expose his teeth. So remember, because they really want to expose him that bad. They were trying to fire. When Williams got fired, was supposed to did it. But she was exposing, what's his name, Bill Cosby, and he called that real show trying to shut her up and almost got fired. So that's the real reason why that I believe that Michael Jamal Warner was killed. Okay? Now, if my guys and Sophie Cordova are not guilty, then I apologize. But let's be real. It's a trend. When you start revealing sex trafficking secrets, or the corruption, like we have Whitney Houston's death, we know that Jack White is right. She about to write a tell-all book on Clyde Davis, like Kim Poor Badu with Diddy. They end up dead. They don't want nobody knowing what you did. But they did, excuse me, okay? So that's the whole reason why Al Bishop almost died, okay? So that's the real reason why I know that's how I got evicted, y'all, okay? Remember, they came to my porch when I talked about the R. Kelly case. They put voodoo or semen on my porch in CUNY Homes, and I ended up evicted on Jennifer Lopez's birthday. Then years later, the stalker, the Detroit stalker, I got evicted on his 36th birthday. Judge Garcia is allegedly, I'm supposed to be, I know why they're connected. I'm supposed to later on. Not supposed, I can't expose the stalker, and the video does not expose the stalker. The alleged allegations that, can I mention, Ingrid Biracial had made, that I mentioned to Judge Gonzalez, and she thought I was slandering and making defamation of character, was not. Because, like, I feel like this, if I'm lying on this person, can they person have balls to tell the truth that it's not true what the Ingrid Biracial said? Okay, because like Michael Jackson Michael Jackson had balls to tell the world that he didn't do that stuff. You can see in his face, in his body language. When it came to R. Kelly, and shout out to Happy Belated Birthday too, because my birthday's before me and Michael have the same birthday. But what's his name? Ed goes the bright skin brother. He asked R. Kelly, well, I'm not a criminal. You remember being teaching? I wouldn't hurt nobody. And Ed Gordon got kind of blue eyes and brown eyes, whatever, light brown. They bright skinned brother say, no, hold on, you got, but how your brother say, hey, you got a twin. And R. Kelly, I'm like, I was what, 22, 23 years old that year. I'm like, bro, shut up. You didn't do it. That's you on the tape. That's you on the tape. Stop lying. Because when Michael Jackson came out, he had balls. And he said, I ain't do this stuff. I'm innocent. They did this to me. He went in detail. You can tell by body language. He was telling the truth. When it came to R. Kelly, he deflected. Man, and then when the other guy, the brother, kind of light brown skin, but he was like a fro, twist in his hair, dreads. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He worked for Bob Magazine. I got his name. Is it Torre? Torre. He said, do you like underage girls? Do you like teenage girls? How old? And R. Kelly said, how old? And he was like, smile, how old? We talking about a 17, like, nah, dude, we know what we're talking about. And why you want a 17-year-old girl anyway? Right? So if I'm lying in the vibration line, he need to go ahead, the stock can go ahead and start exposing the lies. See, when people make false allegations, you're supposed to have balls to defend how they're wrong. Because I had balls, when he started making false allegations on Twitter back in 2023, I had balls to go on Twitter and check his behind. Or when I blocked him, I started exposing things about him and defending my stance. And when I went on Blue Star's channel, I was like, when you talking about anger vibration, put the dude on this, do the comment section, put it on us so we can go ahead and talk, so you gonna make videos. Don't come in and run and deflect and run. You got balls, come on, you have get to have balls, tell the truth. Because I mean, be vocal, but the Bible say, well, the truth set you up, set you free. Thank you. So I don't make lies when I see some red flags, okay? And that's what I'm trying to tell old ugly bitch ass Judge Gonzalez. Fuck that old hoe. Yeah, she does remind me of Cardi B's lawyer, Miss Ellis' lawyer in the Cardi B case. She does. She do remind me of oh Lord. She didn't lose her doctoral degree, her license, all that. Well, she gonna lose that. Miss Gonzalez gonna lose that. I don't even want to call her Dr. Gonzalez, Judge. I'm gonna call her Miss, because her behavior does not reflect her profession. She's very unprofessional. But that was the case, so that's how I know. Because my case is why would the judge Garcia, talking about that's a meaning. Why would Lorena at the courthouse on Chin Rock in Houston, Texas, Southwest, will put, when I asked for $22, I put $20 for juror, why would they put it the next week when usually they put it next month? Right, you know what I'm saying? You be at least get you enough money to go get your, like it happened last time, I got the Texas River to pay my rent. So that's how I know they put it on the 12th of July, and that's my stock of 36th birthday back in 2023. And that's how I know it was a setup. But when someone came out and said some allegations, not just stealing, because I know about Judge Garcia stealing and his family drug trafficking. Oh, I know all about that. His brother's a thief, went to jail. Oh, dude got a criminal family. Oh, and that's why I don't feel sorry for them two thugs and the Hispanic thugs. Okay, they came in there. I mean, my thugs come off of African thug, white, whatever. They had to be Latino. Stole your $1,000, Israel. Stole your gun and your credit card. Went on the shopping spree. They went on a shopping spree at Walmart back last year on Halloween. Okay, I'm feeling sorry for his ass because he stole people's money when he was a lawyer. Y'all, if you know about Israel Garcia Harrison, he stole people's money. He got sexual allegations outside of Harris County. This dude's a ratchet ass judge. I don't know who, but because of Adrian Garcia, I would say his name, and commission board. And shout out to Judge Lena Hidalgo for calling out the GOP 3. Now, you know, Lena Hidalgo's my girl. I love me some Judge Lena Hidalgo, baby. I love me some Judge Lena Hidalgo. shout out to her. She don't know. She gonna go. She said, go ahead and check. Baby, I love me some Judge Lena Maria Hidalgo, okay? Baby, I met her back in 2018. I showed you her fine self. I know she married to that white man, but she fine Colombian chick. She not Mr. Colombia. But I said, hey, she need to be careful hanging around with Agent Garcia. And Leslie been on that. I'm sorry, Leslie. I did like her too. Talking to the other comedians.